My friend, this one took everyone by surprise. While the entire NFL is watching the big names and impactful moves, the Eagles made a quiet move behind the scenes that could change the next chapters of the season. A decision made without fanfare, almost hidden, but involving a first-round pick who may be poised to write a new story in another era. I got exclusive information about this unexpected cut, and I'll tell you all about it. But first, if you truly love the Eagles, like and subscribe to the channel, because this revelation promises to shake up the Philadelphia backroom. In an unexpected but potentially decisive move for the future of the roster, the Philadelphia Eagles took a decision that generated great curiosity among fans on Monday. The team officially released safety Lewis Cine from the injured list, a gesture that, while discreet, could have significant implications for the Eagles' season. For many, this could be a sign that Cine is preparing for a new journey with another season in the NFL. But what's really behind this decision? And what impact will it have on the team's future? Cine was originally released by the Eagles early in the 2025 offseason, before the trade that brought Minnesota Vikings quarterback Sam Howell to Philadelphia. Despite a solid preseason, where he stood out with a key interception, a persistent injury delayed his return to the field and furthered his placement on the injured list. Now, with Cine's release, speculation is mounting about what the team expects for the rest of the season, and whether Cine is finally healthy enough to pursue another opportunity. Selected 32nd overall in the 2022 NFL Draft, Cine arrived with the Vikings with high expectations, but his first few seasons in the league were marked by injuries and limited playing time. After 3 years of ups and downs, Cine seemed to be finding his rhythm, but the string of injuries didn't let up. Now the Eagles are choosing to open up roster space, raising the question, will he find a new place in the NFL soon, or will this be the end of his journey in Philadelphia? The answer seems to be about to be revealed, but for now, the team is grappling with a new rumor without him. With Cine's release, the Eagles may be preparing for a reconfiguration of their defensive group, or perhaps making room for new players who could make a difference in their title chase. The team's fans, now with a keen eye, eagerly await the franchise's next steps. And meanwhile, Cine, now free from the shackles of injury and uncertainty, may be about to write the next chapter of his NFL career. And if Cine's quiet departure already sparked debate, attention has turned even more to something much more concerning: the physical conditions of two-star players on the roster. As the season progresses and the Eagles prepare for more challenges, there's a growing concern among fans: the losses of two key players. During the hard-fought victory over the Kansas City Chiefs, star receiver Devonta Smith and imposing defensive tackle Jordan Davis suffered injuries that made fans' hearts race. With Week 3 approaching, the big question looms: will both be ready for the upcoming challenges, or could these injuries affect the team's performance at a crucial point in the season? It all happened during an already intense and close game, when Smith, always reliable on his receiving route, suffered the impact of a fall that worried fans. While attempting to catch a long pass, Smith apparently injured his back and fell painfully. The scare was significant, but after being treated by the medical staff, the wide receiver showed his determination and returned to the field quickly. Even so, the question remains: to what extent will the back injury limit Smith's mobility and performance in upcoming games? Although he demonstrated resilience in his quick return, his health will be a decisive factor in the season. Smith has been one of the Eagles' main weapons in the passing game, and any limitations could be a major blow to the team's offensive potential. On the other side, Jordan Davis, who has been dominating the defensive line with his imposing presence, also faced a scare. During the game against the Chiefs, Davis had to leave the field temporarily after feeling what felt like a snake in his leg. Although he returned to the field after a break, Davis's condition remains a concern. The operation wasn't considered serious at the time, but his importance to the Eagles' defense cannot be ignored. Davis has been a pillar of the defensive line, and his absence has created space for opposing attacks, upsetting the defense's balance. Davis's size and strength are irreplaceable, and any physical issue could significantly impact the Eagles' performance in tighter games. Now, fans wonder, will these injuries be just a minor setback, or could they persist and affect the Eagles' run? With the NFC competition becoming increasingly fierce, the need for a strong defense and an explosive offense has never been more essential. Smith and Davis are key players in ensuring the season's success, and the health of both will be crucial in determining whether the Eagles continue their quest for the Super Bowl. With tough games ahead, the question of whether both players will return remains. Will Smith's back injury keep him out of shape for the foreseeable future? Will Davis be able to fully recover from the responsibility and continue dominating the defensive line? These questions have been lingering throughout the season, and with each passing day, it may become clearer that the answers will have a direct impact on the Eagles' fate. And precisely because the health of these key players can determine the course of the season, the upcoming test against a formidable opponent promises to further expose where the clock really stands. Tension is in the air, and the eyes of the entire NFC are on Philadelphia. In Week 3, the Philadelphia Philadelphia Eagles prepare for one of the most challenging matchups of their season. The Los Angeles Rams, off to a strong 2-0 start, invade Lincoln Financial Field for a game that promises to be a true battle between two of the NFC's top contenders. With an explosive offense and an unbeatable defense, the Rams will be a formidable test for the Eagles, who have already proven themselves to be an unbeatable team. The big question is, who will emerge victorious from this epic clash? And will the rematch with the Rams turn into a Super Bowl race? This game brings back memories of a railroad duel in last year's divisional round. In freezing, snowy conditions, the Eagles emerged victorious in a tight match against the Rams, winning 28-22. It was a hard-fought, emotional victory, and many believe this matchup could be one of the most decisive for the Eagles this season. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford and his defense defended the Philadelphia team's strength, and the relentless pressure from all-pro defensive tackle Jalen Carter was one of the keys to the Eagles' victory. Stafford, in an interview with Sirius XM NFL Radio, mentioned Carter as one of the players the Rams should watch. With his unique ability to dominate opposing offenses, Carter has become one of the biggest nightmares for the Rams' offensive line. Now, with both teams in strong positions to pursue NFC supremacy, this game takes on new importance. While the Eagles continue their quest for dominant victories, the Rams are trying to prove they are a force to be reckoned with. This will undoubtedly be a high-profile clash, where each game could decide the fate of both teams this season. The Eagles-Rams clash goes far beyond a simple rivalry. It's shaping up to be a revenge clash, where Los Angeles will seek to erase last year's loss and thwart Philadelphia's plans for the season. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts led his team with the goal of securing the victory and keeping them in contention for the NFC title. The Rams, in turn, have the opportunity to send a clear message. They weren't just a passing threat, but a true force to be reckoned with. As both teams prepare for the matchup, expectations are sky high. Can the Eagles maintain their dominance and remain undefeated, or will the Rams prove what it takes to end Philadelphia's winning streak? With fans in the stands and adrenaline pumping, the question remains, who will emerge victorious in this epic duel, and will it pave the way for the Super Bowl? The rivalry is just beginning, and the tension between the two teams is only growing. As the season picks up speed, the Eagles-Rams matchup has become more than just a regular game. Given the roster changes, key injuries, and the impending matchup against the Rams, how can the Eagles ensure their defense remains unbeatable while dealing with the absence of key players and facing one of the NFC's most formidable teams? Leave your opinion here, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back later to update you with the latest Eagles news.